So guys, good morning to a sunny Panga. Look at this. Awesome. So in this video I'm going to tell you why you should retire as early as possible, especially here in Thailand. So stay tuned, grab a drink, stay with me. Hi guys, why wouldn't you want to come to Thailand? Huh? Look at this. Awesome. Come visit. So I retired in Thailand about 12 years ago, and it's been great. Had some ups and downs. We've done an awful lot. We lived in a few places, and it's been a great journey really. And I'm going to share my experience after 12 years of why you should consider retiring early if you can. Anyway, number one, as I said, you're your own boss. You can plan your days, and you can consider what you really want to do with your years. Number two is you need a hobby. Yeah, you need a hobby, because sitting around, first of all, I used to think I need to be getting up early in the morning, be doing something. It took me a couple of years to actually, get to realise that I don't have to do that. If you're going to get up obviously for a particular thing, then you can get up, but you need a hobby. For me, when I first moved out to Thailand, scuba diving was my hobby. I do a little bit now and again, not so much, but I lived on an island, Koh Tao, where I was diving pretty much every day. I had some great friends there, which I still have great friends there, and I was scuba diving and just enjoying the beauty of the world really in Koh Tao that you've already got, or you may decide to start a new hobby. So what I'm saying is you've got the time to really focus on the hobby that you want without any outside influence telling you can't go and do that today because you've got to turn up for work, and stuff like that. If whatever your hobbies are, gardening, scuba diving, like I say, and motorcycle road trips, which we've done, like that. So a lot of people may say, how come I retired early? What were the driving forces for me to retire early? I was quite lucky really. I had an opportunity to get away from work after 37 years, and which I took, because I thought to myself, this will enable me to actually retire to Thailand until I draw my company pension at 55. So the money that I got from taking voluntary redundancy from my company enabled me to live until I was 55 and drew my company pension. So I thought, well, do I stay on and do I not take it? Do I take the chance? But for me, the most important thing that anyone will ever have in their life is time. So now I'm, not financially well off at all, but what I have got is I'm financially fantastic for time, because now that's enabled me to have more time for myself and my wife and enjoy the things that I want to do, albeit, as I said before, it's not a king's ransom, but the lifestyle that I have here is amazing. And it's not all about money, guys. Obviously you need the money in the bank to get your visa extended on the grounds of retirement every year. That is a necessity, which it enabled me to do that. So sometimes you've got to take a chance really on things, and luckily it works out okay. There's always a time when you're not on first base, you're on first base and you want to go to second base, and there's a time when you're not either on first or second, so there's that limbo bit, and sometimes it's worth taking the chance. I think it is, because life's short enough as it is, as some of you may know. As I said, in the last third of my life now, and so for me, I've had 12 great years here in Thailand, retired, which is better for your health. I'm nearly, this year, in a few months, I'm going to be 65. And I just think, where's that time gone? Spent 37 of those years at work, and it's time for us now, really. And so, yeah, I did take a chance on doing it, but the worst thing is, could have gone back to the UK and carried on. But sometimes you just got to think about what you got, and you think, I don't have enough to do this. And so for me, it worked out okay. And I took the chance. We took the chance. Don't forget, what a lot of us do think about is we work all our lives, most probably buy stuff that we don't really want to impress people we don't really like. But some of you may be happy in your jobs and you think, well, you know, I'm still going to, you know, knock my plumbers out, pay the man, and then when I retire I can sit by the pool and enjoy my life. But one thing you need to remember is none of us know what's around the corner. You know, what's important now is you make that decision now to do that, rather than take that chance of when you get to 60, 65 and retire, you're going to do it all then. Trust me, do it while you can. Alright, because as you get older, I've noticed so much with my now. If you look back on my videos, I like walking, I like gymming it, but I've had, in the last 2 months, I've had shoulder injuries, and now I've just been 2 weeks with a bad back, and the body can't do what it used to do. So, you know, rather than take that risk, guys, you know, grab it now and do it now before you think that you can do it later. Because you won't be able to enjoy the things that you like to do now, because as you get older you just can't do these things. Don't take the chance, guys. Make sure you make that decision, grab hold of your life and do it now. None of us know what's around the corner. As I say, it's a chance you want to take that chance. And guys, I think another reason for retiring early is to get rid of all the baggage, all the crap, all the way of life that you've been used to, and move into somewhere where you can actually live the life you want to live. If you come to Thailand and you want to go and spend it all your money in the bars, then yeah, if that's what you want to do, that's great. And but the problem with that is that, you know, as long as you've got pots of money, you know, you're looking at retirement through the eyes of coming on holiday all the time. And for me, that's not what to do. It's an opportunity to change your life. And so look at not minimalistic as such, but you know, you trade off the lifestyle that you've had and your Western mentality that you had in the UK or whatever country that you live in is, you know, you've got to change it. You know, it's not about you know, wanting the latest car, living in a great big house. It's just about changing your mindset, really, changing your mindset and leaving all your Western mindset behind, because now you've got an opportunity to change your life. And we live as I said, you know, we have a great lifestyle, a fantastic lifestyle. So I've got rid of all that. I need to do this, I need to have that. If I'm not driving this, or I don't have the latest iPhone, or I don't have a Rolex watch, or I don't have whatever, you think that makes you better than anybody else. And first and foremost, no one's better than anybody else at all. The thing to do is live your life how you want to live it, and if you want to do that, that's up to you. But all you're doing is, the reason to retire early is to get rid of all that stress, all that peer pressure, all that if you don't do this then you won't be that. And then if you move to Thailand or wherever you decide to do, you need to step back from all that and clear your mindset and just enjoy your life as much as you can, because as I said, you're in the last third of your years really, and the most important thing is your health. And if you take on this lifestyle and step right back from it, your health's going to improve, obviously. One, because you're living in a better climate, you've got a bit of vitamin D all day, which is good, not too much of it. It's like anything, isn't it, really? An opportunity for me is you know, I don't drink that much nowadays. I like a cold beer, who doesn't? But I don't drink that much. I do smoke, but that's, you know, one of my most probably worst habits that I've got. But what you got to do is clear all that mindset and just look for simplicity all the time and live each day as it comes. Live in the moment. That's the thing to do. Live in the moment rather than trying to plan this, plan that, do this, do that, like you would like in the UK, say, for argument's sake, to go anywhere, to do this, and I've got to do that, I've got to do this. Retiring early stops all that, and that's the mindset you need to get into. Just chill out, relax, right? And that, if you retire early, hopefully could give you a longer life. Well, whether it's a longer life or not, what it is going to make your last third of your life more enjoyable, isn't it? It's going to make it easier to sort of, you know, less time consuming, because, you know, when you retire, it's not as easy. If you look back on my previous videos, when you retire, it's not as easy as people think. You know, you think the thought of it is great, And I know a lot of people may disagree with me, but the thought of it is fantastic. But when you actually do it, like I said before, it took me 2-3 years to realise that, you know, I shouldn't. I used to wake up in the morning thinking I need to be doing something, but you don't have to. So the thing for me is, it's about finding your piece of paradise. Yeah, retire early. And I know people say, well, I need money to retire early. You know, I'm looking, you know, some people in a better position than other people, but at 50 you get your visa here, and then you extend it on the grounds of retirement. So obviously there's things you got to do. So if you've got a house, sell it or rent it, so you've got money. You know, you need that for the visa here. Obviously, I'm not saying you can retire early or nothing. That's not what this is about. But you know, when you get to sort of 50, you may think, you know, your house might be paid for, or you can sell it and come out with a lump sum. Sell it. Why not? I know people say, oh, I can't sell my house, you know, blah blah blah, and all this sort of thing. Well, then don't moan about the life that you've got. If you want to retire early, you can do it. You can do it. It's about, like I said before, it's about taking that chance. It's about taking the chance, and life's full of chances. Yeah, nothing's guaranteed for us from this moment on. Nothing's guaranteed. You know, you think, oh well, I wait till I'm 60, 65, then I sell up and I buy a place in Spain or Florida or wherever like that. There's a lot of things that can happen. Your health's the most important thing you could ever have in your life. If you haven't got your health, you've got nothing. Health and happiness, the rest is a bonus. Anyway, I digress a little bit. So that's my reasons for retiring early, really, and making sure you get, you know, most out of your life. But as I said, you're in the last third of your life, really. So, you know, want to work all your life and then maybe have 5 or 10 years? That's not for me, you know. And people may think you're selfish, but there's nothing wrong with being selfish. Is okay if it's for you. You got to do it for you. Don't go out of your way to, you know, hurt people or piss them off or anything like that, which I don't. Keep a low profile, do what I do, and just try it every day to enjoy it. We've had 12 years here now, which has been absolutely fantastic. You can live a great lifestyle for less money. You don't have to have a king's ransom in the bank. Okay? So I hope this video may get people thinking about, well, maybe I'm 50 now, maybe I will retire. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Or at least give it some thought anyway, because trust me, you know, you work your plums off for 40, 50 years or wherever it may be, and then you get your old age pension if you're lucky to live that long. And then what? Do it now, guys. And remember, stay safe. Bad Badger out.